The Seahawk banks hard, its door gunner opening up with a torrent of suppressing fire. A colossal water spout erupts in the middle of the lead group, tossing the small craft aside like toys. The deck comes alive with the sound of machine guns, sailors laying down a suppressive field of fire. The next layer of defense activates. A CRAM missile leaps from its launcher, accelerating instantly to engage the survivor.
The sound of tearing
Overwhelmed
metal
by
and
the
splashing
concentrated
water
response,
amplified.
the small craft is completely neutralized before it can get close. The Gate of Tears. A sliver of water where global commerce and ancient conflict flow side by side.
Captain, we are entering the sensitive area. All systems are green.
On deck, the crew of this U.S. Navy warship maintains a patient, vigilant watch. But miles away, hidden from sight, a silent signal awakens. The first move in a deadly game is made.
TAO, I have an unknown contact, sweeping us from the coast.
Raise the alert level to 2. Get all weapon stations to a state of readiness.
ここを見てくださいね。目標を捉えましたね。
間違いないかな。
座標遅れた。
Not a weapon, but a scout. An unblinking eye sent to probe the giant's defenses. It soars above, gathering data, testing reaction times, painting a picture for the ambush to come. The crew identifies the drone. This isn't the attack. This is the prelude. A declaration of intent. The ship's automated defense systems track the small object, their silent attention a promise of overwhelming response.
It's testing our response. Not a direct threat yet, but it's a signal. Notify the escort ships. Maintain high alert. Anything flying towards us is considered hostile.
The drone turns back to shore. The probe is complete. A tense silence falls over the bridge.
This silence is worse than the noise. They have the information they need.
From a camouflaged position, the true threat is revealed. The covers are pulled back from a mobile launch platform.
Based on the drone's trajectory, they can attack from 2 potential directions. I recommend adjusting the formation.
The colossal cargo vessels adjust their course, a slow-motion ballet of steel guided by the warship's protection. A lookout spots it first, a distant, instantaneous flash of light against the coastline. The question has been asked. And before the report can even be finished, a second flash from a different location confirms it. The ambush is sprung.
Vampire! Vampire! 2 anti-ship missiles inbound. Bearing 270!
All stations, this is the captain. Execute defense plan, steel wall. Repeat, steel wall.
The air fills with countermeasures, a cloud of decoys designed to blind and confuse the incoming projectiles. From its vertical launch cell, a Standard Missile 2 erupts, a guardian of fire and guidance ascending to meet the threat. The Aegis Combat System, the digital shield of the fleet, guides the interceptor with cold, calculated precision. A silent, percussive event marks a successful intercept. One threat is down.
First target neutralized. Second target has bypassed the decoys. It's still closing in.
The next layer of defense activates. A CRAM missile leaps from its launcher, accelerating instantly to engage the survivor. A fiery conclusion just a few hundred meters from the convoy. The shockwave ripples across the water. But the enemy's plan was layered. Before the crew can even register their success, new alarms sound.
Defense systems are recycling. We don't have enough time. Prepare CIWS.
One of the incoming contacts flies perilously low, skimming the waves, making it incredibly difficult to track. Now it's up to the last line of defense. The Phalanx CIWS awakens. This is a contest of raw firepower, a wall of tungsten racing to meet a hardened object at hypersonic velocity. The CIWS unleashes a torrent of projectiles, creating a dense field of metal that shreds the incoming contact.
Third target neutralized. The last one. It's targeting cargo ship Alpha.
In a breathtaking maneuver, the captain orders the warship to turn, placing its own body in the path of the incoming danger. Confused by the sudden appearance of a new, larger target, the projectile's guidance falters. It impacts the sea. In the CIC, there is a collective breath of relief. The airborne assault has been weathered, the technology held, the crew prevailed.
Don't celebrate yet. This was just the opening act. They were stretching our defenses.
Captain. Multiple high-speed surface contacts. Many of them. They're coming from all directions.
From the coastline, a swarm emerges. Dozens of small, fast-moving boats, the wolves of the sea.
Switch to surface warfare. Main gun, target the lead group. 25mm and 50 cal. Free fire on all targets in range.
The main 5-inch gun barks its authority. Its command is absolute, sending a clear message to the approaching swarm. A colossal waterspout erupts in the middle of the lead group, tossing the small craft aside like toys. The deck comes alive with the sound of machine guns, sailors laying down a suppressive field of fire. The 25mm chain guns add their rhythm to the symphony of defense, their high explosive rounds finding their marks.
Where is the helicopter? Get helicopter support now!
The ship's guardian angel takes flight. An MH-60R Seahawk helicopter lifts off the deck. The Seahawk banks hard, its door gunner opening up with a torrent of suppressing fire. The pilot uses the helicopter's agility to herd the small boat, forcing it away from the cargo ship and into open water. With the target exposed, the co-pilot acquires a lock. A Hellfire projectile is released from its pylon. The projectile finds its target with unerring accuracy. One of the primary threats is now neutralized. Seeing the fate of their lead boat, the swarm's coordinated charge begins to falter. Hesitation is a fatal error here. The Seahawk, now a hunter, circles overhead, feeding targeting data back to its mothership.
Data received from Eagle 1. I'm assigning the coordinates of 2 targets attempting to approach Vessel Bravo to the weapon system.
The automated 25mm gun, guided by the helicopter's eyes, engages another boat with a short, precise burst. The target boat is incapacitated, its engine silenced, left adrift as the battle moves on. 2 of the remaining boats attempt a new tactic, using the massive cargo ship as cover to sneak closer. The captain issues a new order: flush them out. The helicopter is commanded to perform a low-altitude pass. Its powerful rotor wash churning the sea into a frenzy, blinding and disorienting the hidden boats. Forced from cover, one of the boats makes a desperate break for open water, exposing itself.
Target spotted! In range! Request permission to engage!
The heavy gun speaks with a deep, percussive voice, its tracer rounds drawing a line directly to the fleeing boat. The 50 caliber rounds find their mark, disabling the boat's controls and ending its run.
Captain, the last target in that group is accelerating, heading straight for us.
A disciplined wall of fire from multiple weapon systems converges on the single defiant target. Overwhelmed by the concentrated response, the small craft is completely neutralized before it can get close. The boat capsizes and is lost to the waves, its final charge ending in failure. An eerie silence falls over the sea, broken only by the wind and the crackle of distant fires. Inside the CIC, the red threat icons on the tactical display blink out one by one. On deck, a sailor lowers his weapon, taking a deep breath, the adrenaline slowly beginning to fade. The Seahawk completes a final watchful circuit around the now safe convoy.
Report damage assessment and munition status.
I want the numbers in 5 minutes. All surface targets have been neutralized or are withdrawing.
The Seahawk confirms the convoy is secure, its powerful optics scanning the horizon for any further threats.
Good work, Eagle 1. Return to the ship.
On deck, the crew doesn't celebrate. They reload, they reset, they prepare to do it all over again. That is their code.
Captain, we have pinpointed the exact location of the missile launcher and the enemy command center based on signal analysis.
A new order is given. The ship's posture changes once more, from defender to long-range enforcer.
Coordinates loaded. Ready to launch on your command. All stations, attention. We are about to conduct a retaliatory strike. Prepare for cruise missile launch.
The ship prepares to send its final message, not with a gun, but with a land attack cruise projectile.
System is ready. Awaiting the captain's command.
The captain looks at the tactical plot one last time, confirms the target, and gives the order. With a plume of fire and smoke, a tomahawk projectile leaves the ship, a symbol of reach and resolve. It descends to hug the sea, its internal guidance system navigating it towards a destination miles away. This is the other half of sea power. Not just the ability to weather a storm, but to calm the seas. The projectile flies over the coastline, its journey a testament to the global reach of the U.S. Navy. The screen fades to black just as the projectile reaches its designated target coordinates. The message is delivered. As a new day dawns, the USS Winston, scarred but undefeated, sails on. The captain watches the sunrise, his ship and crew having upheld their solemn duty in the darkest hours. The convoy exits the strait and enters open water. In the complex world of naval conflict, there is no substitute for strength.